What is up, everyone? Welcome to No Chill Promos. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about This is War. This is War. This is War. Mr. Wardlow himself. This poor lad's been going through it this year. From having his rental vehicle broken into by some hooligan, vandalizing not only the rental but stealing his some of his personal items. I think like his passport and his like identification and shit like that. And he gets into a car accident like I think like 2 months later. I don't know the exact time frame, but thank God he wasn't hurt. I don't think there were any injuries from both parties, but still, poor man's been going through it. I can't help but feel sad for Wardlow. Not only that, but also the piss poor booking he's been going through this year, especially on Dynamite. Yeah, but don't worry, Wardlow. I got your back. All right, this is the purpose of this video: is to try to rebuild credibility with Wardlow, try to and unfuck the mistakes that Con-Man has made with the booking of his man. So I'm gonna start off by first time seeing his man was he was brought in by Mr. Friedman, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, as a bodyguard. I think the first match I remember him having was against fucking Cody Rhodes. Mr. Whoa! Get that, Cody Rhodes, Stardust, as I like to call him, as I refer to him as. Ends up losing to Cody Rhodes. That's already a bad fucking start. You know, how is a dude that looks like Wardlow, more jacked, bigger than Cody, but loses in his first fucking match against Cody fucking Rhodes. That's already a bad start, but he ends up recovering by, I think, going on a win streak, squashing jobbers here and there, week after week, building up momentum, and then that's when you start doing like the Mr. Mayhem knee strike, and then the stiff knee, which is like multiple power bombs in a row. Started getting over. Mr. Friedman did not like this, and that's what led to the dissension between MGS and Wardlow. You start seeing the slow, they're teasing it, like the breakup, if you will. And I think this is around the time MGF was feuding with Mr. Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk. I don't remember everything that exactly transpired, but the only thing I want to bring up was how they fed Wardlow to CM Punk after he was racking up wins, you know. And the match itself was basically Wardlow powerbombing the shit out of this dude, and then somehow out of his ass, fucking Phil Brooks gets a small package pin and wins. Another L booking from Mr. Con-Man, because Phil didn't need that fucking win. Alright, especially the way he booked that match. Bro got fucking demolished, and somehow, by a miracle, a fucking Con-Man was able to get the win through the plot armor, you know. He's already a made man. Well, what the fuck is winning over Wardlow do for him? Alright? Like, people have been chanting this fucker's name for years. Even when he was out getting his shit pushed in by Mickey Gall or Mike Jackson. You know, he's good. There's Teflon. There's nothing that Phil can do at this fucking point to have fans hate him. Alright? He has his fan base. People love him. He's not my favorite, but I don't hate the guy either. Unfortunately, Wardlow never gets to cash in his receipt because Phil gets injured. You know, crowd job mind, crowd job ego, like Mr. Moxley said about him. So, Again, I don't remember everything, all the exact timeline of events, but at some point MJF becomes the new AEW World Champion. So it was at that point they could have built up Wardlow versus MJF at some point. You know? He would have been the perfect candidate to dethrone Mr. Freedom for that title. And towards the end of his run, they did seize it. You know, they started to repackage Wardlow. You know, he was wearing like the backwards head and all that. It was after his feud with Samoa Joe. They had their little backstage segments with Freedom. But it ain't going anywhere because he ends up dropping the belt to Mr. Joe. You see, and that right there, fucking missed opportunity for work. Again, there's no reason why Wardlow couldn't have been the one to beat him. You know? The way I would have booked it, could have Wardlow been the one to beat MJF, AEW World title, you know, closing that chapter in his book. And give Wardlow, you know, a few months, you know, to have the belt. And then he could have dropped the belt to Swerve, you know, because, yeah, don't get me wrong, Swerve still needed to be champion. Because I know I wasn't making videos at that time, but I made a commitment that Comment didn't put the belt on Swerve this year at any point that come 2025, I'm done with AEW. Because there's been too many fucking times that I've seen Comment passed up on black talent who gets over and they don't follow through, you know, get to that final step to complete their run. You know, started with Scorpio Sky. He could have been the first black AEW World Champion, but Jericho buried him and he was done since. Killed all of his momentum, but I might make that's another video for in the future. But yeah, point is, Wardlow couldn't have the opportunity to win the AEW World title last year, but they didn't pull the trigger. What they did instead is they gave him a title shot against Joe, even though Swerve had all the momentum. He had all the, for the most part, he had the crowd support backing him to be the one to beat Joe. So at that point, there was no believability that Wardlow was going to win. Even though when Wardlow was the TNT champion and he beat Joe, that was a different Wardlow. This is jobber Wardlow. Okay, this is an enhancement talent Wardlow. He didn't have that same energy as he once had when he was TNT champion. So there's several things that need to take place in order to get back the this is Wardlow's world and you're just living it. That Wardlow. Okay. Now, there's a lot of variables to this equation, you can say. First, it will require Adam Cole staying healthy and being the one to inevitably beat Swerve for the AEW World title. Right, and then you play off of the MJF Wardlow angle. So you just swap it out, Adam Cole. So you have Adam Cole, you know, taking subtle shots at Wardlow, treating him like shit. Let that teapot simmer. Let that heat marinate to the point where Wardlow just has enough and loses his shit and just obliterates like in the Undisputed Kingdom. Alright, and then there you go. There's your match right there. At whatever pay-per-view, it don't fucking matter. Double or nothing, go all out, all in, fucking it don't matter. Point is that you set up Adam Cole versus Wardlow for the AEW World title, and he wins. Finally wins the big belt. Finally gets his moment, finishes his fucking story. That's how I would book things with the way things are headed currently, because you got the Elite, you got the Undisputed Kingdom in the background, which was put on hiatus due to Adam Cole and MJF's injuries. But yeah, that's what I would do. Let me know your thoughts. How do you feel about Wardlow? Do you think he has potential to still be an AEW World Champion at this point? Or do you think he should just ride out his time, wait for his contract end, and just fucking jump ship to another promotion? You know, would gladly pick up a talent, Wardlow, and not do shit with him. Hey Wardlow, I'm gonna put you down to NXT, and you're gonna feud with Brooks Jensen. Yeah, I'm praying for you, Wardlow. Keep your head up. The devil is trying to bring you down, but don't let him. Stay strong. There's light on the other side of the tunnel, man. I know at one point he was extremely depressed, and I'm glad that he overcame that demon. Because depression is a motherfucker, man. I've seen it tear down, some of the strongest people in my life. But hang in there, man. It's like Bob Marley said, every little thing is gonna be alright. That said, next video, undefeated streak in NXT. So that's gonna be my next video idea. So like, dislike, comment, subscribe, no matter. It's all the same shit to me. I'm just looking for the engagement, looking for feedback, doing these videos. So with that being said, I'm out this bitch. Till next time.